Hi and hello. Welcome to the Tramp Gamer, where we are continuing our sometimes embarrassing gameplay of Assassin's Creed 2 here with Sequence 7. Now, being one of the larger sequences of the game, I feel that this is also one of the most important sequences. It carries the story over to Venice, and it creates a good foundation for Ezio to move forward, as well as just introduce some key characters.
Buongiorno e ben arrivato. I'm Elvise. Senor Donna has asked that I escort you to the workshop. Are you ready?
You're damn right we are. This little tour wasn't really necessary to throw in here, but I wanted to shine some light on this actual 15th century 24-hour clock. It has one hand for the hour and it still ticks to this day. I'm really fascinated for some reason.
No other city can match the size of Venezia's markets, be it spices or silk, from near and far. There is...
You were told to stay home, but the rent is paid. I have every right to sell here. Emilio disagrees. No, stop!
Let us continue.
Well, while Leonardo attempts to erase that horrific incident from his mind by trying to talk his BFF into buying this cool new age animatronic character, Ezio has a little run-in with the local hooligans and street runners of the city. A little better looking than home. Not as cheap either. And then we reach a major point of interest in town. Remember this guy?
Normally I'd suggest a closer look, but with the way things are now...
Why? What's happened?
He is attempting to unify the merchants beneath a single banner. There's been resistance. Some of it violent.
What kind of resistance?
They say they're fighting for the people, for freedom or some such nonsense. Baggianate, if you ask me.
They destroyed my stand. I demand compensation.
Here you are, then.
The Doge will know about this. I'll report you to the council.
Good luck with that, my friend.
What are you doing?
You're under arrest for disrupting commerce.
What? You just invented that. There's no such law.
There is now.
No! Stop!
And now, I present to you your workshop, Sir Da Vinci. We spared no expense in its design. You'll see, it is perfect, as if you never left Firenze. I wish you great success, and hope you enjoy Venezia, as much as she enjoys having you.
So, here we are. Exciting, isn't it? Care to come in?
Maybe later. I need to visit the Palazzo della Seta. Try and gain an audience with Emilio.
As you wish. But should you find yourself with free time, or another codex page, don't hesitate to visit. My door is always open.
Grazie, my friend.
Di nulla.
So Ezio isn't wasting any time after parting ways with cheap-ass Leo to find a way to get into the palazzo, which doesn't look easy.
How best to get inside? Scale the wall and... Oh, that's not good. I'll never make that jump. Need to find another way.
And it's the street punks again. They don't seem to mess around, though. It takes some balls storming into a highly guarded place like this, unless they have a damn good plan under their sleeve, which it doesn't look like, because attempting to scale that wall sure as shit isn't gonna... Yeah, we all saw it.
I need your help.
I remember you.
We need to go.
You never did apologize for knocking me over.
Now!
Va bene, where to?
The water.
That doesn't exactly narrow it
Okay.
down.
Well, I'm assuming these street toughs have been scoping this joint out for a while, and that's all they came up with. I'm not sure if that really warrants our help or not. Plus, I know our boy isn't one to stand down, but he's been in town for like an hour, maybe. and has witnessed at least 3 good examples as to who not to fuck with. Yep, here we are. Saving another pretty face, I guess, from, well, a much more dangerous situation than crossing a puddle like back in Forley. But at least we got a thank you. Damn, girl. And I just love being able to unarm a brute and kill him with his own axe. I find this to be more effective than the old dodge and hit combo we were learning. And it looks like our girl is calling it. So Ezio now has to literally carry her to the water, wherever that is. And thinking that if I press down hard enough on the controller, Ezio's going to run faster, not the case. So it just makes it easier for the guards to catch us. And I tried to pull a not so fast one on them and just ended up giving Rosa a broken tailbone. And not having a chance in hell getting here anonymously, we finally do. And this is where I believe I popped a blood vessel and tore some muscle in my throat. Watch carefully, because after these guards go down, I just have to pick Rosa up to finish the segment. And that's all I'm trying to do.
I hope you weren't planning on leaving me here. Pick me up!
Come, don't be shy.
Pick me up! I hope you weren't planning on leaving. Hugo!
What's this?
Rosa's been wounded.
Pass her here. We'll go the rest of the way in the boat.
Careful. Go! I'll deal with the guards.
Well, after that ridiculous shit show, we're at like what? Phase 3? Phase 4 of this fucking fight to freedom here? And I don't know what happened here, but I luckily avoided Ezio's attempt at a swan dive that would have easily added more unnecessary time to this never-ending rescue. That was a close one, but not to say that we were in the clear yet, as you can see. Really?
He's dead, idiota! Say a prayer later!
Porco demonio.
I need to see... I need to see Antonio.
Be careful! Let me do it. Go and find Antonio.
Ugo, do what he says!
Quell'ultimo arrivato dagli ordini.
Hey, hey! Wake up! Home. They've sent for help.
Thank you.
Rosa, what's happened?
Just get this out of me.
Soon. Let's have a look first. Clean entry and exit through the thigh. That's good.
Get it out!
Rosa, we must take care not...
Now!
Come vuoi. Tenetela. I'm sorry, Piccola.
Sorry! Ficcatelo nel culo, you're sorry!
Go fetch Bianca and be quick. Help me with this.
How?
Take a clean piece of linen. When I remove my hand, press the cloth into her wound. Are you ready? Now! Ben fatto. You work well under pressure. She's spirited this one.
Porca puttana!
Avanti! Get Rosa inside so that Bianca can close the wound. You'll be all right. The worst is past.
Ti venissi il cancero, brutto bastardo! A te e che la grandissima troia di tua madre!
Thank you. Rosa is most dear to me. If I had lost her...
I've always had a soft spot for women in distress.
So I've heard. Don't look so surprised. We know all about you, Ser Ezio. Your work in Florence and the rest of Tuscany. Good work, too. If a little... unrefined.
Then you know why I'm in Venezia.
I can guess. When you have a minute, come see me in my office. There's something we should discuss. Avanti. Ezio. Prego. Can I offer you something? Biscotti. Un caffè.
What's cafe?
An interesting concoction brought to me by a Turk merchant. Here, have a taste.
A little bitter if you ask me. It just seems lacking somehow. I don't know, have you considered adding sugar maybe? Or latte?
I suppose it's something of an acquired taste. Enough about that. Now where were we? Our failure at the Palazzo cost us dearly. It will take time to recover. No doubt Emilio will use this pause to strengthen his defenses and continue his oppression of the district. You may not share our motive, but I know you share our goal.
Why not gather your forces and try again?
To act in haste would only bring more losses. No. We must resupply and draw new plans.
Can ill afford to sit around and wait.
Nor would I want you to. Work with us instead. Already my men begin to mend today's wounds. Seek them out. They'll put you to work. The sooner you aid them, the sooner we can strike.
Molto bene, messere. I accept.
It is the right decision.
Ben trovato, Ugo. What's the trouble?
You and Rosa managed to escape from Seta, but the others were not so lucky. Emilio's captured them and now they await execution.
Do you know where they're being held?
I know they're still in the district, but beyond that, no. You'll have to look for them.
I'll have your brothers back here in no time.
Okay, so due to their piss-poor attempt at infiltrating Emilio's palace, most of Antonio's men got captured in the process. They're now awaiting execution. So, they asked Ezio if he can do a rescue mission. And of course, they're not all in one spot because that would be too easy. And I've noticed recently that in a group of enemies, if I do not lock on to a single enemy and my hidden blade is selected, I just one-shot them all. That's definitely quicker and more effective than a 5-minute sword fight. And I forgot we need to bring at least one of these guys back alive to Ugo. I forgot that they die. I remember going from rooftop to rooftop and it went from 4 to 1 real quick. So take an easy route because they're not as skilled as Ezio in parkour. Well, this is great practice for me. You saw him using the social stealth and the smoke bombs as much as possible. Last time I played this game, now this is playing Assassin's Creed for anybody. You have to understand, I can't stress this enough, that the first and last time I played this game, not a single smoke bomb was dropped. Never used social stealth. Not intentionally, at least. You can see me coming, an enemy can see me coming from a mile away, and I'm just white knuckling it until the very end of the fucking game. Definitely a better play this go around. We got it done, by the way.
I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to succeed so quickly.
I aim to please.
I'll let Antonio know about our progress. Come find me later. I've got another job for you.
What sort of job?
Meet me near the docks, and I'll explain.
Molto bene.
Rescuing my brothers was more than just an act of charity, Ezio. The men you freed will play a vital role in the weeks to come. Just ask for their help, and they'll join you.
And once I have my little band of thieves,
Send them towards a group of guards, and they'll create a distraction.
opening the way for me.
Exactly.
Saves me from having to bloody my sword. I like it.
Exactly. Now I'll tell you what to do with them. Antonio's plan calls for a bit of deception. We're to imitate his archers, which means we'll need the armor that they wear. A shipment of the stuff has just been loaded into chests and now awaits delivery to Seta. Loot the chests and retrieve the outfits. When that's finished, I'll need you to fetch me a boat as well and bring it back here. We'll use it to move our men into the palazzo undetected.
Consider it done.
Okay, well, if you've been paying attention, you heard Ugo. We have 3 locations in the city we need to go to retrieve a few of these new suits of armor for the thieves to wear and take the place of the archers around Emilio's palazzo when that time comes. That's the one thing about this sequence, is all these little memories back to back are just a build-up for the big showdown. Some of them are really, they seem unnecessary, but it's really cool how they get everything set up. Now I gotta deal with that guy. Now here I'm like, oh, I didn't know we couldn't hit any of the guys from the factions. No, we can. I just can't fucking hit. I suck, I guess. We'll consider that whole scene a glitch. Aside from that though, we pulled everything off. We got our armor that we needed. No problem. And then this guy rolls in. But we know how to take care of him, don't we? Yes, yes. I'll try to do it unarmed for now on. And we do have to take the boat. That was... you couldn't ask for anything to go smoother.
Molto bene, Ezio. This is exactly what we needed. I'll let Antonio know you finished the job.
Ah, Ezio. I was hoping you might return. I want your advice on something.
Of course. Tell me what troubles you.
Emilio has turned some of my own men against me.
Bribery and blackmail, is it?
Yes, and we cannot strike until the traitors are dealt with. They're still somewhere in this district, keeping tabs on us and reporting back to Emilio.
Not for much longer, they're not.
Alright, so though I really don't want to leave any memories out of this big-ass sequence, this one right here, I have a couple of highlights, as you see, taking down some traitor thieves, but it really isn't needed to fill any gaps of our plans here, though relevant to the whole sequence, I guess. But the next little memory, though, that one is fairly short. It puts the game at a higher playing level than where we currently are. To me, that's a big step up. So pay attention.
Salute, Rosa. You seem to be healing well.
How are you finding Venezia?
It has its charms. But how do you deal with the smell? Que schifo.
So, what brings you to me?
I was hoping you could help me with something.
And that would be...
I want to learn to climb the way you do.
Oh. Va bene, I can do that. Well, I can't, but Franco can. Franco, muovere il culo! Show Ezio how to reach the top of that scaffolding. Begin in a hanging position. Then jump to the ledge above you. As you reach it, grab it with your hand and pull yourself up. There. See how it works?
I think so.
Only one way to find out. Try for yourself. Jump, Ezio! Grab the ledge at the height of your jump.
So? How did I do?
I've seen better.
Ah, you wound me with your cruel, cruel words.
All right, Smargiasso. Let's put your skills to the test.
I'm all ears.
Meet me in front of the Frari.
Yeah, so we're gonna kind of skip through this next memory as well. It's just Ezio practicing more of his climbing moves, and I kind of sped ahead. But that 1 to 3 feet that we gain from climbing, that moves miles. That's a big fucking help in the game.
Looks like you've learned all I have to teach you. I'll let Antonio know of your progress. Finish your other tasks. We're almost there.
Please, enter. Your good work has restored us to our former strength, Ezio. We are ready to strike.
Just tell me what needs to be done, and I'll see that it is.
You'll approach from above under the cover of night. Emilio has posted archers around the palazzo. Kill them, but do so quietly. As they fall, my men shall replace them.
What about the guards?
When you finish with the archers, we'll regroup in front of this building here, and discuss next steps.
Nessun problema. I'll take care of the archers and return to you.
Then it's settled. In bocca al lupo.
Crepi lupo.
All right, well, everything seems to be in place. We're just going to head to the roofs outside of Emilio's palazzo, take down the archers, and the thieves with the new suits of armor are going to take their place, and we're going to be set to go. I'm going to actually let the rest of the video do the talking. I hope you like what you've seen. If so, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. We got the whole story coming ahead of us. Thanks a lot. Enjoy.
Well done, Ezio. Everything is going according to plan. As we speak, my men are replacing the archers you've removed. The way to the palazzo is clear now.
But not the building itself. Emilio's guards still patrol its border.
Use my men. They can distract the guards. Save you from having to fight.
And when it comes time to storm the place, remember what I've taught you.
Si cauto, Ezio. We await word of your success.
We are with you.
All yours.
See.
Your little house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brothers in Firenze.
Yes. And we also would quit that deal.
Enough with the farce. What is it you want, Carlo?
Maestro has called a meeting. 3 days from now at Santo Stefano.
Very well. I'll be there.
Assuming you still live. If you want my advice, I'd find a less conspicuous place to wait. Seta is a target.
Seta is a force.
If you say so.
He's here!
Goodbye, Emilio.
Cazzo, what if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlo speaks true, I must find a place to hide, just until the meeting. Then we'll deal with the assassin. He must be working with Antonio. That means the attacks. No. I've worked too hard for this.
Laggiù! There!
Get down, now! You are not going...
Guardia! Guardia!
Do not be afraid.
I feel no fear, assassin. Only regret. I sought unity, stability, order.
At too great a cost.
Progress demands sacrifice.
Non trova alcuna gioia in questo, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Sorry, we couldn't resist. Come, let's open the gate for Antonio.
Set has fallen and Emilio is no more. All thanks to you, Ezio. Go! Tear down Emilio's banners. Return what he has stolen from the people. Tell me, Ezio. How can I repay you for your service?
Money's always nice.
Easy enough. What else?
Emilio was meeting with a man named Carlo. He looked to be a government official. Do you know him?
Carlo Grimaldi. He sits on the Council of Ten. Why do you ask? What are you up to?
I have a meeting to attend.